So we're here at dawn on the east side of Rossarden on Mount Ben Lomond, and we're filming the plateau from the old golf course. Okay.
Nah, it's good actually.
Wake up to the sound of your fleeting heart. Wake up to the sound of your fleeting heart. When you go, what you leave is a work of art. On my chest, on my heart.
Keep going. Keep going, just walk up the hill.
Well, what we're actually doing here is we're making a series of short films, short documentaries for the new Tasmanian Museum and Art Gallery. These short films will make up a sequence. There'll be a sequence of 6 short films, each of them depicting different aspects of the Black Wars, which occurred in Tasmania between 1820 and 1830. The Black Wars refers to the battles that were fought over that time between Aboriginal people and European settlers. We're here at Cape Grim, which is far northwest Tasmania, far northwest corner, and we're filming at the site of one of the most horrendous massacres of Tasmanian Aboriginal people. There was a band of Tasmanian Aborigines here on this spot, and European men came in a party and shot them and drove them over the cliff. And I'm not sure of the numbers, but many died here. So this, in terms of Tasmanian Aboriginal history, this is a very significant place. We're going to go down over the corner and do a shot using the slider, revealing the cliffs of Cape Grim, where we think this might have happened.
Last night we were up on Cape Grim shooting. It was great lights, except the issue was it was blowing windy, extremely windy, and every now and again it was raining. So what we had to do was try and set up the slider to make the camera move, but trying to get that level and get it all taut so that it didn't shake in the wind and would actually slide without you seeing that the wind was affecting it. Took a lot of carry on, and it was a bit sketchy spots because we ended up having to get somewhere quite close to the edge of the cliff to do it. And then there's a whole bunch of other techniques we use for the different shots. So sometimes we're using a long lens, and what that does is it really compacts the foreground and the background and throws all the background out of focus, so that you just get a real nice depth of field and try and get a lot of emotion into the shot. Because often with a film, particularly like this, there's not a lot of action. So what we're trying to do is just through the images try to make people feel something and have an emotional reaction.
Well, we're here. We're on the actual site of a place where a band of Aboriginal people burned a settler's house. The property's called Sherwood, and this is the famous. This was a famous occurrence. The Aborigines all were yelling "Parawa, Parawa, go away, you white buggers," and that, in fact, is the title of the film. So, yeah, this is the actual spot. What we've got down here is we're actually doing a slider shot, revealing the actual site of the farmhouse. We've got a fire lit over there, so yeah, hopefully it's going to work as a depiction of the actual event.
We're down at the chimney now. Matt and Steve are over the hill. They're not filming the chimney itself, they're just filming the smoke coming from the fire, and so that the viewer won't be sure whether it's just smoke coming from a chimney, a regular chimney, or whether it's from a big old fire that we've created here. So when the shot comes over the hill, then the viewer gets the point of view of the, you know, the massacre as such, or the, you know, the whole thing burning to the ground. We've got a couple of specialist guys over here. They're just pyro specialists. They've been out of jail for 3 years now, and they're you get them in to burn things, and they love it.
Okay, what we're doing is we're just going to film a scene where we've got this fence, and we're going to film an Aboriginal guy coming along and setting fire to the fence. So we've got a little bit of wood down there that they're going to come in, and we've got the slider, so the camera's going to slide in and come into focus just as an arm comes in and sets the fence alight.
What we're trying to do here is capture some sequences that give a sense of the fear that was felt on both sides by the remote shepherds, by the Aboriginal people themselves, and we're trying to make the point that what actually happened here was not just a case of the Aboriginal people rolling over and giving in, but there was a spirited resistance, and it went on for many years. So there are many different ways to tell true stories, to tell actuality, and that's what documentary actually is. Documentary is documenting actual facts, whether you're recreating them or whether you're actually documenting them at the time. It's about truth in filmmaking and in storytelling.